Boy, oh boy, oh boy. You know, when you see this face, it's something about this face that it just make you just want to slap the hell out of it. Like, literally. Because when you look at this face, do you see somebody who's telling the truth at all times? Or do you see somebody who is about to tell you a lie? I think it's the latter. Stay tuned. How are they going to explain that?
You can't contain the part your brain, you just can't take the plain fact that this is the LDBC, you don't tell us how to act. And if you hate the content, then take a step back. Why watch the video? How you gonna explain that? How? How you gonna explain that? How you gonna explain that? Coach Shelton Harrison, there never be no comparison. You're live on the show, sit back and have a listen.
All right. LDBC. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show live. Oh, boy. Eddie Hearn, Edward. You know, it's almost like, this guy, he flip-flops so much, man. He flip-flops so darn much. Because just in the ring, man, just after, Joshua defeated Takam, he said that, hey, these are the 3 fights that we want to make. We definitely want to fight what? He said Wilder, then he said Parker, and he said Fury. That's what he said. And now, he's kind of flip-flopping. Like, he's flip-flopping and, he's saying something completely different. And it's almost making me think, okay, well, crap. Does he really intend to make this fight in 2018? And now I'm almost starting to say no. Now, this is not going to be a complete Eddie Hearn bashing video because I like the fight that Eddie Hearn's putting on now. He putting on Jacobs and Cuba Ruiz. That's a good fight. I mean, Eddie Hearn has put on some good fights in the past. And for some reason, he feels like this fight needs to build up even more, He feels that way. This fight pretty much been brewing, man. It just has. It has. And, Eddie Hearn, he says, Eddie just wants to keep a lid on his jar and say, wow, calm down. This is from Boxing Scene, by the way. Yes, I looked at Boxing Scene. God forgive me. We can fill it up to the top and maybe spill a little bit over, but we're not filling up the second jar. The second jar meaning Deontay Wilder. Wow, man, this guy. Wilder was quick to launch some preliminary mind games against Joshua, claiming there were question marks over the champion's stamina as he moved to a 20 career wins and knockouts versus Takam. Okay. And, I think Wilder has the right to make that assessment. We all made that assessment. Joshua tipped the scales at a career high 254 pounds, and Wilder, 32, thinks his heavily muscled physique can be more of a hindrance than a help over the 12-round championship distance. Well, Wilder, don't give him any advice, Deontay. Come on, man. Joshua's coach, Robert McCracken, and Hearn see no pressing need to take on Wilder next. Wow. With both believing that the super fight could be built into a considerably bigger proposition over time. Wow. Y'all, they gonna try to stall this fight out to 2019 or 2020, just like Joshua said. How they gonna explain this one? Wow. And Joshua, he said, hey, look, Joshua himself feels Wilder's desire to get a deal done stems from the 2008 Olympic bronze medalist feeling his career is treading water. So now, the reason why Wilder want to fight you is because he upset with getting a bronze medal. Come on, I done heard all. I have heard it all from these two. Guys, nah, man. I'm a Joshua fan. I can't co-sign this from this man. I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. Then they say, oh, he's done 40 fights. He's approached these fights so many times. I think he's just desperate. Okay, thinking I need a buzz. I need a thrill, Joshua. What buzz? What, the buzz of seeing you get knocked out? I think that's the buzz he wants, okay? I don't know. I mean, how you going to explain this? And this is the article. It's in Boxing Scene. Just go read it. I mean, I cut off some of it, but I don't really care because I'm kind of a little disappointed at this time, man. I'm real disappointed at this time because, it is a fight. It is a super fight. It is a fight that people want to see. And if Wilder gets past Bermane Stiverne, there is no other fight that need to be made. Wilder and Joshua, they need to get it on if Wilder is successful. Okay, there's no more excuses. There's no more, we trying to build this thing over time. This fight's already a moneymaker for those of y'all that want to talk about all this money. It's already a moneymaker. This fight is going to do well. I mean, what? Are we going to wait till Wilder ages out? Because the same thing I said about Gennady Golovkin. I kid you not. I said, if Triple G, when he turns 35, and if he fights against Canelo, the fight isn't going to be as good because Triple G he's going to lose a step. Triple G, I don't know. But the same thing, they trying to wait till Wilder lose a step is what they trying to do, y'all. I mean, guys, read every word. Read every word. I mean, what? The coach and the promoter say they don't see a pressing need to take on Wilder next. Both believing that the super fight could be built into a considerably bigger proposition over time. And the reason why the reason why Wilder want to fight you is because it's because of him getting a bronze medal in the 2008 Olympics. Are you serious? That's the dumbest damn thing I ever heard. Matter of fact, that ranks with the most, top dumb things that I've seen, fighters. They say the reason why they don't want to fight another fighter. This takes the cake. This takes the cake. And Hearn saying the same thing. You know what? What you mean you can't fill up the second jar? What you mean you can't fill up the second jar? I told y'all this man. This man is a liar. This man is a crook. And he's darn good at being a liar and a crook. He's good at it. Because he's going to keep putting on the small fights. Now, I do like the fight, though. I do like Jacobs and Cuba. I like that fight. I'm not going to even front. I'm happy with Eddie Hearn on that fight. Okay, I can do that. Now I see why this guy get booed so much. And I sat back and I said, why does this guy get booed? Why are they booing him? And this is not the first time that I've seen Eddie Hearn get booed. Why are these people booing him? That's one of their own. Why are they booing it? Now I see why. Because of stuff like this. And I'm sure there are a lot of UK fans reading this and like, man, this dude, I can't stand Eddie Hearn. And it's almost like now I can see why. Because I'm starting to feel like maybe some of the UK fans, are you serious? Make the fight. Joshua is ready. I mean, Wilder's a bum, right? He a bum. Let's fight this bum. Let's fight the bum and see if Joshua can get that bum out of here. How about that, y'all? You guys tell me what you think. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe.